Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Viking. Alright, up the hill we go. Let's meet with Myrddin. Oh, this is a great shot right there. Oh man, should we be getting tired running up here? That's a little, Oh, lad, thank the Dagda you're alive. The kid tries to speak, but his voice fails him. He settles for sobbing uncontrollably into the old man's shoulder. Killian is no longer following you. I know. You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore. Myrddin lifts his head to reward you with a grateful smile. Thank you, Elmendreda. I have no doubt we would both be dead without your help. Well, okay, yeah. If not today, perhaps in a month. That's fair. I couldn't just leave you to your fates. We'll both accompany you back to Perth. It's the least we can do. I hope your king will reward you for your troubles better than we can. He's not actually my king. He places a hand on your shoulder. You go on ahead. We'll be right behind you. New goal, return to Perth and introduce Myrddin to Costantin. Alright. Now I'm curious where you're going. I'm going to follow you. No wonder that looked weird. That must be the stream from the spring. I didn't quite realize that was water. Where exactly are you going? I wonder if he would have had anything different to say in this situation. No, you're just going to stand there. Alright. Alright, well, let's head into the village and take a second look around. Okay, they've all vanished. Well, you know, they should have, they really should have thought about what they were doing before they did what they did. That's what I'm going with. And I left most of them alive. Dubglass, he, I hope he's able to lead the rest of them, better. I'm tempted to go over here. Let's go ahead and do that. See if we get any more. No, nothing's popping up. Alright, well, let's go ahead and enter. We'll get some rest. Actually, no. You know what? We'll camp right... Pardon me. We'll camp right before we get to Perth. I think that's a little bit better. Alright, so there's definitely some campsites that we have not found yet. Because... I'm pretty sure that, we've seen them all. I mean, okay. Alright, there's one, yeah. We're going to see any more. Nope. Alright. Now, I think at some point we're going to have to go to Dalriada, so there's that. Steel cap helmet, huh? For now, that is actually not all that good. Alright, well, you can have this one. Mental resistance is better. I think we'll just deconstruct both. Well, maybe not the pine bow. Let's get that. Get 3 hides. Let's take a quick look. That is a massive reduction in armor penetration. A little bit better damage, but I don't think that's worth it. That's going to be a bit better. Okay. Done there. We need to do a lot of preserving, I believe. So let's first get you doing witchcraft. You do your preserving. I will do some preserving as well. Let's see how much else we need to do. Go ahead and repair those. Alright, 13 meat is still going to spoil, so preserve, and I need 3 more. That'll do. Alright, go ahead and make camp. Oh my god, I've got to start using the rations as money. I think that's what I have to do. A strange smell attracts you to a distant corner of the camp, where Roskva is bent over a tray of roots being roasted over a small fire arranged atop a smooth rock. Though the smoke is thin, it stings her eyes and irritates her throat, yet Roskva seems entirely unaffected. Fully absorbed in her strange ritual, she doesn't even seem to notice your presence. What are you doing? A long moment passes in silence. You're unsure if she even heard your question. Just as you're about to repeat yourself, she looks up, distant at first, then her eyes focus in on yours. Oh, are you, like doing, You're smoking some mushrooms or something, aren't you?
I just remembered an old ritual Hulda taught me years ago, for a remedy against hay fever. I've been under attack from Mother Nature since we came here. She can tell I don't belong.
Is the smoke helping? A shy smile and a small nod is her only reply. You know much for your age.
And you fight remarkably well for yours. I'm no expert, but it seems you combine the relentlessness of a young warrior with the experience of one much older.
Then we are both good at what we do. Perhaps we'll make it after all. I had a good teacher, as no doubt you did. I'm glad you noticed. Few are those who can match me in battle. I had a good teacher, as no doubt you did.
Hulda is well attuned to the workings of the world. If I search for the rest of my days, I may never know all that she has forgotten.
The dark eyes of the young witch fall suddenly.
It's such a shame all that she's losing.
Place a hand on her shoulder. She looks up at you, meets your eyes for a moment, then places her own hand on top of yours and looks away. Her tiny fire has gone out, which seems to remind her of something. She plunges ash-stained fingers into the satchel lying next to her on the ground, and soon retrieves a dirty flask.
Here, this is for you.
What is it? She lowers her gaze again, and her voice drops nearly to a mumble.
A special brew. It's difficult to make, but its effect is powerful. I worry about you, you know, when you fight. I always wish there's more I could do. So I thought of this. I thought it might help you. Maybe one day. Maybe it'll save your life.
Roska's brushing her foot idly across the grass, holding out the flask while looking everywhere except at you. Accept it. Thank you, but you mustn't worry about me. We all have each other's backs out here. I'd rather not. I don't want anything to cloud my awareness in battle. Accept it, wrapping your hands around hers as you do so. Thank you. I promise I'll use it well. Let's totally do that. You've received a vigor tonic. Even under the ashen paint beneath her eyes, you can see her blushing quite intensely. Her fingers brush over the insides of your hands as she releases the flask, but she manages to meet your eyes for only a moment.
I think I should get back to my duties. I've put them off long enough.
I don't know, it looks like you've been doing something there for quite a while. Roscoe delicately picks up the tray with the roasted roots, brushing off the embers and storing the tray securely in her satchel, which she slings across her shoulder. She manages to do this without once looking at you. Then she stands, hesitates one moment, gives you an inscrutable crooked smile before she glides back towards the camp to go about her tasks. Ah. I like Roscoe. Roscoe's great. Lost some hides, lost some salvage, lost 42 meat, gained 40 rations, and gained 15 medicine. Excellent. Poop. It would be far away, wouldn't it? 25 wood, though. I mean, I suppose to a certain extent I could stop doing that. Alright, Gunner, Roskva, not Asslafer, Nafia, Efi, and Kettle. Let's bring Efi in. Should check to see how much longer I have for my next upgrade, too.
On Orkney, I once prepared my crew to raid Perth. Then the Skull Cleaver showed up, promising an easier, wealthier target. I sometimes wonder what might have been.
Oh, come on, Gunner. You know that this is a much better life. Admit it. Admit it. Dang, this is a long quest. The Isle of the Apples. Ooh. I'll have to look for that. Alright. Homestead. 2 hours remaining. Aw, man. Alright. Actually, is there one here? Isle of the Apples. If so... it doesn't say. Alright. Pop back to this one. Alright, before we do that, let's actually look to see if there is one. There kinda should be, I feel like. But there might not be. Yeah, I am kind of vaguely recalling that there isn't one. Still want to loot that. Yeah, I don't think there is. Not that I'm doing a completely thorough search, but yeah, let's just get up here. Yeah, I am kind of now vaguely recalling that there isn't one around here. Rather a shame. Still don't know what I can do about that one building there. There's something in the floor. Still can't steal any of these. Is Myrddin actually around here right now? Ah, yes, there they are. Okay. Costantin is already standing when you enter his hall. His eyes are immediately upon the man following you. And achievement unlocked, Ambrosius.
Is this him? Are you the last of the druids?
Allow me to introduce the druid Myrddin Emrys and his apprentice Killian. May I introduce Myrddin Emrys, last of the druids. Myrddin Costantin Mac Fergusa, king of Pictavia. 10 skill points received. Nice. Costantin places his hand earnestly above his heart. Your Eminence, I am honored to host you in my hall. Myrddin frowns almost imperceptibly, but nods. Aye, Your Majesty, I am honored to be hosted here. Your choice of emissary was somewhat odd, but I came to see the wisdom of it in the end. It's unlikely I would have stood before you had you sent anyone of less proficiency. The king graces you with a small bow of respect. Your praise means much to me. I owe a great debt of gratitude to Thane Elmendreda. Actually, it's Jarl Elmendreda now. Just gonna, let you know. The druid's eyes narrow in scrutiny. I can tell you already have new matters on your mind. If you'll have one of your subjects show me to my new home, I'll give you peace to talk. Costantin waves at one of his servants, and the woman leads Myrddin out of the hall. A shrewd old man. He'll be quite valuable in our efforts, I'm sure. We're happy to have pleased you. I hope you're satisfied with the outcome of our mission. I expended great resources to bring the man here. I hope it's not too crass to ask for a reward of some sort. With all due respect, I brought him here for my own gain, and that of my clan. Have I done enough to earn your support? Yeah, no. We're happy to have pleased you. I hope you're satisfied with the outcome of our mission. Independent followers have lost morale. Of course, you did as I asked of you, and you did it well. Please accept these gifts as a token of my gratitude. 2,500 valuables. One of Costantin's servants brings out a small platter stacked high with gold and silver trinkets and places it at your feet. I hope you find it to be reward enough. He settles heavily back into his chair and rests his chin in his hands. You have done enough to earn my respect, but I cannot commit my warriors to your cause until we've brought stability to my own kingdom. In light of how generously I treated those who aid me, will you assist me with one more matter? I will hear what you need before deciding. Independent followers have gained morale. Well, there we go. Listen closely, then, because this endeavor is of utmost importance. If we fail now, there can be no hope of a unified Alba. As you may know, another kingdom borders ours to the west. Pictavia has always enjoyed close relations with the Gaelic kingdom of Dalriata, setting aside the occasional neighborly war. For the past year, I have negotiated the marriage between my son and the daughter of King Don Corky? Corky? I don't know. Of Dalriata. Such a union will bring our kingdoms together for good. Hey, a new place. Negotiations recently entered the final stage, and the marriage is being prepared as we speak. But something has come in the way. I have lost contact with Don Corky. How have you been in contact with him? I have sent 2 groups of emissaries over the past week, but neither has returned. I fear something terrible has happened to them. Have you considered going there yourself? I cannot. The moment I leave Perth, our fragile political alliances here would fall apart. You must go in my stead. What action do you ask of us? Travel west to Dalriata and Don Corky's homestead and uncover what has happened. If she still lives, and God help us otherwise, bring the Princess Fenella back to Perth so that she can marry my son. And yes, a name I know how to pronounce, yes! I'm probably still not inflecting it properly, but still. I'll do what I can. I'll bring the princess back safely. Costantin smiles, satisfied for now. Then go with God. Mine or yours, whichever favors you most. Or both, if they'll tolerate each other. Yeah, I don't think that your God would tolerate mine. Odin would probably not mind yours, provided that he was subservient and everything like that, and, took up the mantle of warrior. But otherwise, we'll stick with my God. It's fine. All right, quest completed. Wisdom of the Ancients. A Gaelic Alliance is our next quest. All right, I think that's what we'll be doing now. Although I am sorely tempted to go look for the standing stones. I know where some are, so that's not too much of an issue. So, well, let's get out on the map and we'll take a look. I don't think there's really anything else that I want to do here. Let's swing by that house that has a floor door. It's totally what I'm going to call it, floor door. And see if we can open that now. I don't think we can, but we have picked up a couple items along the way that are keys and stuff like that. Who knows? Oh, hey! Alright, we can talk to you guys. Fantastic.
You have my eternal gratitude, Viking. You've more than earned it. I can think of none beside you who could have gotten both Killian and I out of that mess.
Are you settling in here?
Oh yes, I was wrong to resist your offer. After uncounted decades of solitude, I had forgotten what it means to be a leader in faith. There are many here who still follow the old gods, many more than I expected. Killian is overjoyed to be out in the world as well. You should have seen him when he first entered the city. He's already courting one of the local girls, I believe.
Will you sell some of those drinks and remedies?
To you and your people will sell them at cost. What do you need?
So we can get an antidote, remedy that dulls pain, that'd probably be a numbing tonic. One of the drinks that aids against fatigue, one that sharpens one. Nothing right now, but it's good to know that we can do that.
As you wish. Do you need something else?
Talk to you later. Alright, Killian.
Hey, always good to see you. Myrddin's keeping me pretty busy. You should talk to him if you need something.
Oops. Wrong button. Alright. I wonder if the witch would have anything to say. That'd be awesome if she did. Beefy and Kettle, you can come along. Nope. Whatever lets us get in there, we don't have it. It might be a thing that only comes into play if you attack Perth. Alright, I don't think I really need to buy much else, unless people have valuables that they want to sell me for food. Just take a quick look around, see if anything has really changed. Still don't really get what this is over here. Where's that bridge? There's the bridge. Let's look around, see if there's anything of interest. I don't think there is going to be. Alright, do you have anything to say? Maybe I'll trade with you. I don't know. Nope, she doesn't. That's kind of a shame. She has a few hides. She has a crap ton of herbs. I could get almost all of her valuables for an awful lot of rations. But she has disagreeable prices. Alright, what's the closest? I suppose it would help if I set a new quest. Gaelic Alliance. The King of the Gaels was in talk with Costantin about arranging a marriage between Costantin's son Domhnall and his daughter Fenella, but the Gaels recently withdrew from the negotiations without any explanation. It's a little bit of a different description than what we had. Alright, I think that going over this way is going to be the fastest, actually. suppose I could have taken the boat, but whatever. Interesting way to get to that, but, you know, hey, whatever works. Okay. So, oh wow. That is going to be quite the trip over to that homestead. Alright, well, let's hit up this one first. Oh, homestead craftsman completed. Let's go ahead and build another. Clan power increased up to 71. Very nice. We've got our... Let's go with the meat hall. That'll be 1 week. So it's the 25th of July. And we need to get to the 19th of September. Okay, we do not actually have that much time left. Everyone's gone hungry. Mountain Plateau campsite. Plains Hill campsite over there. Okay, so that one is occupied. We'll go here, we'll rest. We'll probably head straight to the homestead there. Okay, there is not enough left to preserve. So that's okay. Tinker. Let's get another sleep near tonic. Let's get another ritual spear. And we'll go with a poison pit trap. Don't have one of those. Not that I've used those, but still. You can hunt. What am I doing? I am not doing anything at all, and I guess I'm just not going to do anything at all. Let's go ahead and craft. What do I want to craft? More armor might be good. Oiled, robust mail armor. Better hide armor might be good. I think I picked this up. I don't think that's one that I made. Alright, yeah, let's make, let's make some new armor. Can I do this without having to click every single piece? Okay, so let's see. Let's give it... Okay. Fire resistant might almost be good for, I am seriously considering that for Gunner. Let's go with the armor oil. Better movement. 80 hides. Ooh, that is a lot of hides. Hardened mail armor. That might be good for... yeah, and then I could make some armor for... some, like, leather armor for, Kettle. That might be good. Yeah, let's go with the fire resistant. Go ahead and scout. Go ahead and scout. Alright. Go ahead and make camp. Alright, hardened, strengthening mail armor, ritual spear, sleeping tonic, poison pit trap. Gained 50 meat. Holy cow, did we get a lot. That is pretty cool. That is pretty good. Alright, we'll check out this new armor that we picked up. Good, that is on the way. Alright, so plus 10 hit points. Oh, that's good. That is good. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. Yeah, better melee damage reduction is better for Asslaver, I think. Okay, other people for mail? I don't know. Well, okay, that's better. That is better. Oh, that's plus 5 hit points regeneration per turn. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. It's going to be pretty good for you. Nah, I'll stick with not getting the range stuff. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and dismantle this then. 15 hides out of that. That's pretty good. Alright, when we come back, we will make our way down to the homestead. The rich homestead of the Gaelic King. But that will be next time. See you then, everyone.